Imagine this: a burglar breaks into a house, leaving no trace, no footprints, no witnesses, nothing. But there's one thing he didn't plan for: the tiny ridges on his fingertips. These invisible marks, left on a window, become the only clue to solving the entire case. Crazy, right? Well, that's the power of fingerprints. In today's video, we're diving deep into the world of dactylography. First up, dactylography, the study of fingerprints. Think of it like the science behind those tiny swirls and patterns on your fingers. But why are they so important? Well, each one of us has a completely unique set of fingerprints, even identical twins. Crazy, right? Dactylography helps forensic experts collect, analyze, and compare fingerprints found at crime scenes to catch the bad guys. In forensic science, fingerprints are one of the most reliable forms of physical evidence. Once left behind at a crime scene, they're like a signature that ties a person to that place. Next, we've got dermatoglyphics, the study of the patterns on your skin, especially on your hands and feet. These patterns form before you're even born and remain the same for your entire life. That means the swirls, loops, and arches on your fingertips are all set in stone, well, skin, before you even take your first breath. So, why do we study them? Dermatoglyphics doesn't just help in crime solving, it's also used in medical science. Some genetic conditions can be identified based on fingerprint patterns. But in forensics, these patterns serve a crucial role. They don't change over time, making them a reliable form of long-term identification. Now, let's talk about dactyloscopy, the process of comparing and identifying fingerprints. In forensics, this is where the magic happens. Imagine finding a fingerprint at a crime scene, maybe on a weapon or a window. Dactyloscopy is what helps forensic experts match that print to a suspect. Forensic analysts look at the patterns, loops, arches, whorls, and then zoom in on the minutiae, which are those tiny ridge endings and bifurcations. This level of detail makes fingerprints almost impossible to fake or duplicate. In fact, fingerprints have been successfully used to identify criminals for over 100 years. Now, let's talk about the forensic significance of all of this. Fingerprints are one of the most critical pieces of evidence in solving crimes. Why? Because they are unique, permanent, and leave a clear trace behind. Whether it's a burglary, a murder, or any other crime, fingerprints can link a person to the crime scene. In fact, in many cases, fingerprint evidence is enough to secure a conviction in court. They are considered individualizing evidence, meaning they can be used to directly identify a person. When investigators find a fingerprint, they are essentially finding a piece of the suspect themselves. So next time you see a crime show, and they mention fingerprints, you'll know exactly what they're talking about. You'll understand how these tiny, unique patterns can be the key to solving some of the world's biggest mysteries.